and welcome. I'm Victoria, and today I am here to tell you more about yourself. Or let's say your true self, aka your higher self. So, this is going to be a very interesting and fun reading. With this video, I want to see main points of your higher self's personality and see what you guys can actually take from that and what you can learn from them. So, yeah, fun and educational, I hope. So I have 4 groups here today, group number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So please pause and see which one calls to you the most, and then just jump on to your group. And of course, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, especially the likes, the comments, and of course the subscriptions. I'm happy you're enjoying the content and I'm happy to make more. So here we are with a new video. So let's get on to the groups. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So let's get into it. Group number 1, your higher self. Group number 1, I just want to tell you, I don't think your higher self is new at this. I feel like your higher self is pretty old in terms of higher self years. Probably had a lot of lives. That's what I mean by old, and not just because we're getting Melchizedek here. But he is a big reason for that. And with him and Green Tara, I can tell you that you guys, this is your higher self, but I feel like you're obviously you're an embodiment of your higher self. So I think you carry the same attributes. So your higher self is one that's very interested in higher learning, as we see here, and a very protective being. You're probably here to help with the ascension because you have a lot of knowledge, and that's what he does as well. He helps with the Earth's ascension. So I feel like this is literally you guys. Like, you may have had many years here on Earth or not many at all, but you came here to kind of help with the ascension and protect people. Tara is the goddess of light and compassion, so that's pretty much you guys, a very compassionate being, very light, very high vibrational. So this is most likely part of why you're here, group number 1. I just want you to know that from seeing that. I can definitely tell you that you have a lot of knowledge and a lot to give to the earth, even if you don't really realize that. So what else can we say about your higher self? With the 3 of Pentacles here, I can definitely tell you that I guess your true self at least likes to work with others and cares a lot about family. Here with the 10 of Pentacles, I'm really getting this vibe that cares for family and is very abundant. Like, you have the potential to be very abundant probably in this life as well. I'm getting this word of the personification of complete abundance because of this 10 of Pentacles. Then we have the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Swords, and then even the 5 of Swords. I feel like your higher self really does not like to be tied down. There may have been a time where your higher self was kind of stuck maybe, but then it all, changed. There's new ideas, new things to do, new lives to be had. I mean, there's never an end to what you can do in the universe, no matter how many lives you've had. And like I said, I feel like you've had quite a lot. Not necessarily on Earth, of course, but yeah. There's a possibility of not liking something that happened in the past, like either in your current life, or there's something that I feel like they don't really like exactly what's happening, or they feel bad about something that you did. Interesting. Maybe we can ask more about that later. Anyway, the Queen of Wands here is really showing me again that really likes to work with people. Queen of Wands is a social butterfly kind of person, but also very magical. And like I said, you guys have a lot of knowledge about these kind of things. Even if you don't have it now, it's hidden. So maybe it will be revealed to you later on in your life. But you have a lot of that knowledge inside you because your higher self is so knowledgeable. And that's why I'm really thinking that you're probably going to, if you're not yet, you're definitely going to be experiencing ascension symptoms. Because we're getting a lot of swords here, I feel like your higher self might be sending you like messages just through random thoughts, but maybe you're not completely following all of them. Let's get some other cards. I want to see now what you can learn from your higher self. The chickweed. Okay, I was just talking about this, but I do feel like it's like your higher self wants you to know that if you've been stuck in something or waiting for something, that wait is over and there's signs being shown to you or sent to you, and you need to pay attention to them. I'm really getting this kind of feeling with that chickweed. Oh, okay, new opportunities. Maybe this is about taking new opportunities, not being scared to take new opportunities. Because, like I said, I don't think your higher self likes to be tied down. You like to kind of move on and not really look too much at the past. So, that's a message for you, group number 1. And you have enlightenment. Look for the higher perspective, see the divine in everyone. Oh, yes. Express your compassion to the fullest because your true self is very compassionate. And if you're getting stuck in kind of 3D drama, then, that might hinder your development in some way. Oh, okay. Kuan Yin with the care and compassion. I guess you're really getting a lot of messages about that. Expressing more of your compassion. It's like you're not fully utilizing that. And you have a lot in you, and possibly that could be because of a block in your heart. Maybe if you've been hurt by others in the past. But I guess that's why you need to take more new opportunities and realize that the world is not, so black and white. Look for the highest perspective and see the things as they really are. There's reasons for everything. So remember that, group number 1. Let's see, what else do they want you to know? I want to get some more cards out for you. We have the Page of Wands. Interesting because your true self is like the Queen of Wands, and maybe you're the Page of Wands right now, not really there yet. Maybe with your enlightenment and awakening, but also with taking the action and following new opportunities. Oh, this is really reminding me of the chickweed, this 7 of Pentacles, that, things are starting to come to you, blessings are starting to come, so be ready for that and watch everything that you've worked for grow. And watch yourself get more. Actually, you're getting the 10 of Pentacles again, so yeah, I think I said this before, but I think you guys will also have this like complete abundance. Like I was saying, I've really felt the personification of complete abundance, and that's gonna be you. You have the potential to have everything that you ever wanted, everything that you ever want, the perfect family, the perfect house, everything. So allow yourself to do that, and maybe to do that you need to start getting some new ideas and following some new opportunities whenever something is coming to you, and trying to become more enlightened, I guess, and more caring and compassionate. How can you have the perfect family if you're not caring and compassionate? You need those qualities so that you can raise children if that's what you want to do, or even just have a loving partner and a good relationship. So yeah, allow yourself to do that, group number 1. Anyway, that's my reading for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this quick reading, quick view of what your true self is like. If you enjoyed this, please like and comment and let me know. And subscribe, and maybe I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. And let's see what your true self is like. So you got Bridget and Saint Germain. So your true self is someone who has a lot of strength and moves, as you can see here, it says moves beyond drama. And I feel like your true self is like someone who can handle anything. You have that fire and that passion in you, of course, because you are a version of your higher self. So you're definitely someone who can get through anything. Even if drama comes your way, you just try to pave your own path, or maybe that's something that you should be doing now. It feels like your true self is not someone to kind of do the obvious or usual kind of stuff. It feels like when you do things either the hard way or just your own kind of special way. And you're not scared of it being hard or not. She is also, for some reason, making me think a lot about family and home. So maybe someone who loves and enjoys being around family or just close people. And I am also getting really the feeling of, because the legend of Saint Germain is that he's an alchemist who, I guess, discovered a way to live long, and he's lived, some people probably even think that he's alive right now. And since his card says move beyond drama and karma releasing, it feels like maybe you guys have been I don't know if you were stuck or you chose to stay on Earth, but it feels like you guys have had like quite a few lives here on Earth. Also because of the tarot as well, we have a lot of pentacle cards that's like earthly, and it feels like your higher self might be interested in getting back what they deserved, getting back what you deserved. Maybe you were not doing so great at some point. Or like it's funny because we're getting the 9 of Pentacles, then the 4 of Pentacles. Like this is literally having everything that you want, and this is literally just being frugal and not letting go of your possessions. Which actually, yeah, I guess that's a thing. It could be that you like your stuff, and this 7 of Cups is making me feel like not just choices, that you have a lot of choices and like choices, but you like a lot of different kind of stuff. Your true self maybe likes a lot of different kind of stuff, and you want to do and have all of it. Maybe that's why you have so much strength, and you're kind of doing your own thing because you want to do so many things at once. And it's like you're keeping them all, even though maybe it's not the best idea and it's a struggle. But in the end, you know that you're gonna get what you deserve. And what you want, I feel like, is really happiness. And what you want, I feel like, is really happiness. Since we're getting the sun, you're a very happy person. Your higher self is a very happy kind of being and fun loving, and loves pleasure, loves to experience the different types of pleasures. Or maybe that's it, that you kind of want to experience a bit of everything. It's like when you go on a trip and you're like, oh, I want to try this and I want to try that and that and that and that. And it's like you're here on Earth on a trip. And no matter how long you've stayed, if it's just this life or like a lot of other lives, you just want to try everything. So if this is your only life and you're trying to try everything, then good luck, group number 2. Because there's a lot to try on Earth, and I'm not just talking about food, talking about experiences and, happiness, sadness. I'd like to see now what you can actually learn from your higher self. You have the lavender here, and that's a lot about self-care, protecting yourself, caring for yourself. Very interesting that I put it right next to her, because it feels like it's also realizing your strength, taking a moment, taking some time off to kind of think and, have a bath or something and just think and realize, how far you've come and how strong you really are, because you really do have this fire inside you. So yeah, I guess self-care is important to you. And it's funny, this 7 of Cups also reminds me of kind of self-care. I have no idea why, but yeah. We have lift the veil. Oh, your true self wants you to lift the veil. And the Star Ancestors card. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Ooh, like I was saying before, you need to look a bit deeper and find your true strength and find maybe why you're here as well. And maybe there's some things that you haven't realized yet because we have lifting the veil. Ooh, and right next to Saint Germain, questioning everything and, paving your own way, moving beyond drama. If you're stuck in some kind of drama, group number 2, it's time to, lift the veil and realize some things are better left than kept. Uncord relationship. Okay. I mean, I can't make this up, maybe some person, or this could even be a relationship to a certain type of substance, like let's say alcohol. You still have a cord connecting you with just the alcohol itself. So if you uncord that, break that cord and let it go, you have a much better life, trust me. And the freedom of truth, communicate honestly. I feel like not just with other people though, you need to communicate honestly with yourself. There's still a lot of stuff that you have not realized. I feel like there's so much to you and so much of you to discover, and you've just cracked the surface so far. And maybe your higher self wants you to remember about lives that you've had outside of Earth. Maybe you're too focused on the physical. So that's also why you need to lift the veil. Whew, very interesting. Let's get a few more tarot cards for you to see if there's anything else your higher self wants to know. The Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there's something that you need to let go of, group number 2. Some person, some kind of thought process that's not really serving you. You need to realize how strong you are and use that strength to further yourself in your life and become more like your higher self, like your true self. I think stop looking back at the past. Let's see, with this Five of Swords here, stop looking back at the past. Stop looking back at the people in your past. Because here we have the Six of Swords, and it's all about moving on. Moving on. You don't even need to tell anyone. You don't even need to tell yourself. You just move on. It's like you need some type of escape. Ooh, if you're having drama and you can't literally like escape, what if it's in your family and you live with them? Then maybe self-care is your escape. Having time alone is your escape. Because, they can't bother you if you're having a bath. That would be weird and rude. So yeah, a lot to do with your thoughts. Everything is your thoughts. And it's about uncovering, the truth and allowing yourself to remember more of old things or who you really are. Discovering how strong you really are. And how you can move forward. And being honest, both with yourself and with others. Very interesting, group number 2. I'm very happy to do this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you liked it, please leave a like and comment and subscribe, and maybe I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So let's see what your true self is really like. Group number 3. You are a real leader. Look at this, Emperor. And you also got Archangel Michael here, who is a true protector. So very divine masculine, group number 3. I wonder if your human self is also more masculine than feminine. Please let me know in the comments. I'm curious. But also here with this card, I can tell you that even though you have a lot of divine masculine, you also have a lot of divine feminine, because this is like the personification of like divine feminine God. The divine, it's like the feminine side, spirit of God. So actually, maybe that you're very balanced, because we are getting the justice here. So maybe you're very balanced in terms of divine masculine and feminine energies. But still, you're an amazing leader. You're someone who really goes for everything that you want. Your true self, I guess, is like you want something, you get it, you go and get it. And I feel like you're the type of leader, like you lead people towards justice and towards new things because we get the Three of Wands here. I feel like you're always like looking for new opportunities and things, and everything happens very fast for you. You like doing things fast, you like things to happen fast. Feels like you're a very free loving person as well, because we have like obviously the angel with the angel wings there, well, archangel, and the bird there. We have some butterflies here, and this Knight of Swords, he just looks like he's flying. He's going so fast. So I feel like you just really like freedom, freedom of expression, freedom, flight. Maybe you're one of those people that if you can choose anything, any superpower, you would choose flight. But anyway, actually, that makes me think maybe that's why you're getting the Three of Wands as well, because you like to look out to different places. You like to go here, go there, and not just on Earth, maybe on other planets and universes as well. So if you enjoy travel, now you know why. This is really a part of you. And you're very protective, like, of other people, I feel like. You really want to protect the people who have been wronged and, and punish the evil people, I guess. Let's get out some of the cards that talk about what you can learn. Actually, let's put it here. What you can learn from your higher self. So we have the seed here and the dandelion. Okay, group number 3. Interesting, very interesting. So, looking at this, the seed is about new beginnings, not being scared to start something new. I feel like your higher self really wants you to know that. Don't be scared to start something new. This is our thing. We start new things. We like looking out and doing stuff. But also, since we're getting the dandelion, and it's a lot about if life seems to take you in different directions all the time and you don't even have time to fully ground yourself sometimes because of how many things are going on in your life, or you feel like you're going so many different directions, like now I studied this but now I'm doing this and then I'm gonna go and do that. I feel like your higher self is doing that actually because they just want you to go through things like, I don't know, they have this like fast energy about them, very fast. Everything like is happening fast and like things are changing and changing. They want you to know that, here with the dandelion, that you should not be scared to move on and take a new step. So, don't be scared to start something new. Just allow yourself to go with the flow, I guess, because maybe that's how your whole life is gonna be, because this seems like the whole energy of your true self, your inner being. Let's see the other cards. Okay. Life force and passion. And stand in your power. Oh, and shower of blessings. Okay, group number 3. Interesting. It's like I said before, you're a real leader and you're very powerful. Maybe you're not fully standing in your power and using that power, and maybe you haven't even realized that you have that in you, but you do. So I guess your job now is to unlock this commanding leader, this emperor, and use it in your life so that you can, have a better one, a better life. Being open to receive, very important. When things come, even if they feel like you've been swept away by the wind, just take them. It's all for the good of you, the good of your life, for the best. It's like, think of your higher self as your mom or dad. They wouldn't want you to have a bad life. They wouldn't want you to be in a bad situation. They only want the best for you. So they're bringing in the best for you. Of course, this does not count for the people who don't have the best parents, but most parents in general just want the best for their kid. And so does your higher self for you. So, you're being sent things that are good for you, that are what you wanted. You wanted this. You secretly, I guess, deep down inside you want this and you need this. These changes and these things that are coming to you. So really take them and go with them. You have the power to get through. And this life force card, let's talk about it. I guess I feel like for some of you, you might be getting a lot of energy now or recently, or you will be getting it. So your higher self really wants you to use it for the right things, to stand in your power, recognize that the way you're being taken is the right way for you, and really go with it and make the best out of that situation, and don't be scared. And don't limit yourself from some kind of passions or cravings. Just realize where it's coming from. And if it's coming from your soul, then try to give it a way of expressing that, or try to give yourself that which you desire, but in an integral way. And also realize, which desire is from the soul and not. Because let's be honest, bad food, alcohol, drugs, they do not come from the soul. That comes from all of the bacteria in your body who really want to eat that again and again and again. So they keep saying, feed us, feed us, feed us. But yeah, maybe you've been craving a way to express yourself, and who knows, maybe writing, let's say, would be good. Drawing, some kind of expression for you. Let's see if we can get more tarot cards out for you. Oh, interesting. Follow your heart here. Knight of Cups. Really interesting time for him to come out. Right when I was saying about expressing yourself, and he's all about that creativity and expressing that creativity. And working hard, but on the right things, maybe. Putting effort into the right things. Like I said before, you guys might get like a lot of energy, so try to do the right things with that energy. And wow, okay, from Page to King of Pentacles, then you really start becoming this, which here does remind me of the Emperor a lot as well. Someone who can really manage himself, his life, his company, even if you had one. A real stern, grounded king. And I guess that's what will bring you happiness. If you're wondering, how can you be happier? Well, I guess this is how. Focusing more on these kinds of things and expressing yourself and your powers, your passions in the correct way. Manifesting them, bringing them to earth. We're getting the Knight of Cups following his heart. Right after him, the Page of Pentacles with actually doing and, working hard and manifesting all of that. Not just manifesting it, but like actually creating it. So if you really, like I was saying before, expressing yourself in a creative way, you can start writing and keep practicing and practicing, just like with drawing. But I do think something good will come out of there. And again, this could be even talking about these opportunities that you've been given, or these things that you've been led to. It might be that if you really realize what you've been given and try to express yourself, express your passions in that kind of field or whatever you've been led to, then I think it will really start becoming something more for you. Whew, okay. This is my reading for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your reading about who your true self really is, what you're really like. So, you got Lady Nada here with the Heart Awakening, and I'm sure that this is a sign that you are very heart centered, very loving, and also with the combination of her with Ganesh, I feel like you're very fun loving, joyful, funny, probably. Or at least your higher self is. It feels like there's a huge love of experiences and experiencing good things, love, relationships, experiencing even trips. I don't know. Weird one to be feeling, but yeah, just having lots of experiences and you really love that. I'm getting a little bit of a curious vibe. We got the Six of Cups, which does talk about, childhood innocence and joy, but maybe it's also a sign that you guys are not very old. I don't know. Maybe for some of you this might be actually. We have the wheel here, death and the fool. Interesting how they're a bit separated, but a lot of change, a lot of death and rebirth. Feels like there's that fun loving side to your higher self, but there's also this more serious side because we got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So you're the type of person, and your higher self is the type of being that, like, you can take care of anything. You love having fun with people, but you can do things alone. Like, you can be totally independent. You can run a company all by yourself, let's say. It feels like you're not a follower. You like having fun and being with people. Well, at least your true self does. But you're not the type to follow. You're more of the type to do what you want, and then if people come with you, then nice. But if they don't, you'll still have a great time. There's a lot about cycles, balance, obviously death and rebirth. I feel like feels like your higher self loves this, like loves the get rid of the old, get in with the new, and have balance, like experience the bad stuff, experience the good stuff, highs and lows. Gotta keep things fun, I guess. But I have a slight feeling of the loving abundance and loving maybe you're in the future are gonna be wealthy or successful. I'm getting this kind of vibe that you are the type that can become that, so it might be in your future. Also, this might sound weird, but communicating through children, like when you interact with a child and they say something to you, it's like an important message because children, I guess, maybe are easier to kind of use as messengers. So pay attention to what children are telling you. It might actually be a message from your actual higher self. Let's see what you can learn from your higher self. So we have the mandrake here, all about not judging yourself and taking your time with things. So if you actually, this does make sense because it feels like probably your true self is used to things happening fast, so you're used to that, most likely to manifesting like that, getting abundance like that. And your higher self wants you to know that you can take your time. It doesn't have to come fast, and it won't come fast, whatever you're trying to aim for, whatever you're doing. Take your time and don't feel bad if you take more than time than other people. And then we have the feverfew. This goes in a bit more into the heart-centered nature that you have. You're definitely supposed to tap more into that. That's definitely something you can learn from your true self, to be even more heart-centered and realize that and use it correctly. And the feverfew is about helping others, not just focusing on yourself, because you might be in an okay state right now, but other people around you might need your help. So you need to stop focusing on yourself and put some focus on the other people in your life, because some people actually do need your help, because we are getting this card. So use that, those empath skills that you most likely have because you're a heart-centered person. and help the other people. The cosmic heart. Okay, I was literally just talking about the heart and stuff. Devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. That's a very interesting heart. Yes, a card, but also heart, because again, we have listened to your heart. You guys are not putting enough attention to your heart and just everything that has to do with it. And Stargate of Lyra. With this cosmic heart, let's start with it. You need to kind of remember and realize that you're doing things for a reason. And let's say even eating some type of food, to you it should be like you should take it as deeper. You know, when you're eating, let's say if you're eating some kind of animal, remember that this meat you're eating came from this animal and thank it. I feel like this is what you're being asked, not just with the food, of course, but with everything else. Like, appreciate what you have because you don't realize it, but you're probably quite abundant, more than the average people, because it feels like some things just probably come to you. And to you, it feels like nothing special because maybe you've always had this, and maybe other parts of your life are not as great. So you feel like, oh no, my life is not great at all. I don't get anything. But then, you need to realize the things that you are taking for granted and kind of think more deeper, appreciate things more, have more gratitude for things. There's nothing wrong with indulging, enjoying yourself, but make sure that you're appreciating that you have that. And listen to your heart. I guess you can awaken psychic abilities. That's something that you can do. But I feel like it's talking about overall listening to your heart. Like maybe you guys have not been doing that so much. Also because we did get the fever feud. Felt a bit like maybe you've just been focusing too much on yourself and your problems. I mean, I don't know. This is a general reading, so this will be for some people, not everyone that resonates with this group. But yeah, try to listen to your heart and help out people in need. And when you're in a situation that you need to choose, like again, listen to your heart. And yeah, those psychic abilities, I guess you guys really do have that potential of expanding yourself more, bringing in more of yourself, actually. Yes, 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 yes. Bringing in more of yourself, because when you expand your chakra, your causal chakra, but also your other chakras, you let more light in and more of your true self comes in. So I guess there's a lot more that needs to come in, group number 4. So allow that. I really do feel like this is what you're being called to do. Let's get a few more cards out for you. See what other messages we can get from your higher self, from your true self. The Five of Pentacles. Interesting. There's a light, so keep following the light. And don't be sad if things aren't working out. Ooh, 10 of Wands. So like I was saying before, maybe I was onto something with me saying that maybe you guys aren't seeing how good your life is because you're focusing on the bad stuff, and it really does feel like that. But all of that is gonna end soon, so you don't need to worry, and you should just remember to follow your heart, and you're gonna get out of whatever bad situation that you at least think that you're in now. This card could be talking about you maybe trying to save money for now, at least. Usually I don't take this card in this way, but in this reading I do feel like maybe you're being told to save some money so that in the future you can, really get through this situation. The Two of Pentacles here. A lot of pentacle cards. You guys seem to be quite focused on the earthly realm. Even though, you should try to expand to the others and expand your heart and feelings as well. But I guess you're gonna be juggling some things for a while, or maybe you are right now. but you need something new in your life. Something new. Maybe this video is gonna help you. Maybe watching this is what you need to really become more of who you're supposed to be. So discover this thing and allow yourself to be more of who you really are and who you're supposed to be. And yeah, that's my reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments, and like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!